story. Normally when we're doing a tour, we tell you lots of information and you don't get the chance to ask as many questions. But I'm going to ask questions to you now, and I want to see if you can figure out what this building is. I want you to be a history detective, okay? So here's the question. Where do you get information today? You know, your parents, maybe you get it from your iPhone, or maybe you get it from a tablet or from a computer. But now let's think back to 1870, when you're early in Rochester, because remember, the buildings are still here. We keep changing the uses of our buildings, and that's cool, because you know, buildings can change over the course of time. So what was this building? How did we get our information in the old days? I'll throw some clues out there. Maybe you still get something delivered to your house, maybe on Sunday mornings. You would read it. It opens up and it has sections like sports section and horoscopes and comics, my favorite. A newspaper. Ultimately, that's what happened here. This is the Rochester Era newspaper. Era is spelled E-R-A. Rochester Era newspaper. It was printed in this building. That's how people from Rochester got their information. Now, if you're interested in those buildings or in those newspapers, we have them. From 1872 till about 1952. We have almost every single issue, and we have digitized them, and they're searchable documents. You can go online and look up something, and you know, check out type in the word mill, or type in the word horse harnesses, or type up all kinds of cool stuff, and you can find different businesses and different uses of these buildings. And so right here, the Rochester Era building is where they printed the newspaper that told everybody in Rochester what was going on. I love reading the stories. I all of a sudden find myself getting worried about people's health issues, but I love how they celebrated everything that happened in this town, whether it was something that happened in the school, or something that happened at the sewing club, or if there was a speaker coming into town, or a minister was visiting, or if somebody had guests in town. They reported everything, and I kind of like that. That's what I think holds a town together, where people care about each other, and you see it in Rochester, and that's what makes me feel good about this town. There's a couple other stops here that we're going to talk about, and it'll make you feel good about this town too.